Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Storytime. Well, normally I would work my way up to big news, but I decided that this one was big enough that it was worth starting off with. Gul'dan is dead. But the reason he is dead is of great interest to me. Just simply, was mauled to death by a bear on the order of Chieftain Orgrim. Basically, Chief Orgrim Doomhammer had Gul'dan assassinated by a bear. That is just beautiful. That is absolutely amazing. Alright, and moving on. Let's see, I'm not seeing any undead. Oh wait, nope, I spoke too soon. We have one. We have at least one bloody gnome who has gone full necromancer undead. There's always one. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Let's see, King Magni died of natural causes and has been replaced by his daughter, who is still married to the King of Shadowforge. Let's see, her heir, Prince Dagon, technically, because he's a part of Threshian's bloodline, effectively, the Prince of Shadowforge and the Kingdom of Shadowforge is also the heir to Ironforge. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be a development in the future. Let's see, the Wildhammer is still alive. Though... yeah, they're still alive. Though... not particularly well. Let's see. Where were we going? Let's see. Thoras is still awesome. He's doing fine. We also have King Tenorist II. He's still in charge of the Alliance. His daughter Kalia is an apprentice rogue and a lesbian. Good for her. And we also have Arthas, who is ambitious but humble and affectionate. He's gonna be going into adulthood soon enough, but yeah, he'll be within just a little over a month in game time actually. So we'll see how he develops. Let's see. Now to start with, Queen Alleria. Queen Alleria Windrunner is now married to the High Queen of the Elves and is married to the King. She's also had 3 children so far. I've checked first time around. Sylvanas is not married, but at the same time does not have any children, which is a first, and Vanessa is married to the Ranger General of Dawning Lane and has 3 children already. Good for her. Let's see, moving over to Northrend a little bit, the Frostwolves have they've pushed out, they've taken a bit more land. Granted, they still don't have the entire High Spear Isles because, well, alas, it's divided between the orcs themselves, and the Frostwolf and the Dragon Flayers, and the Dragon Flayer people. Actually, where's the... let's see, we've got Scalawag Point, we've got a Cure Cogs there. Where the hell's the 4th? Oh, Stroffer's Strand, there. Okay. And let's see. The Dragon Flayers are currently at war with Zuldrak. No surprise there. The Frenzy Heart little Wulva, they've taken the basin. But it's one of those things they tend to just do. No one's really that surprised. And really, that's all that's happening over in Northrend. Nothing major nothing major that really stands out. Going over to Kalimdor. Well, the elves are still controlling much of... they control much of northern Kalimdor, as they generally do. We have a fairly sizable Satyr presence, though. So they've made a little kingdom for themselves. We also have the various... Well, let's be honest, the various Centaur empires that are currently doing their thing. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yes, the Arcane Elves have gotten a fairly solid thing. They've got a fairly solid foothold. They'll do alright. It's taken a while. And... oh yeah, funny thing is we've got Lord Vesh, who's down here currently fighting bloody Kulgal and is winning, who is actually a rival of Malfurion. Him and Malfurion do not get along really well. It's just one of those things. Let's see, we also have more Centaurs. The Zul'Farrak is still up and running. The Goblins are still running. And just one of those slight discoveries is... let's see, where are you? Ah, yes, here we go. You are... this. Gilliwix, Jester Gilliwix, died of cancer at the age of 19. He did have a son first, though. Currently Trade Prince Vexrel of the Bilgewater Cartel. With his fancy top hat. He's only 9 years old, though, and is currently under the employ of a region, so we'll see what happens with him in time. Let's see, Zuldazar, coming over here, we've got the Volpira. They're still alive and well. But, they're still alive, but the King Kothrek has actually taken a fair... He's sort of subjugated his rival Vorik, and is currently at war with Rusticon to try and take basically Ulaman, this part of Vuldan, but yeah, it's not working out for him. It's not working out that well. And... ah yes, Lordaeron, back in Cool Terrace. We've got Admiral Dalen is still alive. His son Trined is dead. He unfortunately died in a personal combat with Lesser Chief Rolak of Stormcliff, so this seemingly random orc. He died in a personal duel. Let's see, Derek is still alive and is leading troops. Not entirely sure as to where. We could probably go to the location. He's fighting in Horde territory as we speak. As for the other children, all three of his other children, including Jaina, are currently imprisoned by Blackhand. Though Jane is still alive, and she's honest. She's honest and brave, which is probably helping her get through this. So we'll see what happens with them. We'll see how that develops. But currently the the first initial war between the Horde and the Alliance is currently going in the Alliance's favor. Simply because Kilteris is just wants islands. They want more of them. I mean, good for them, but still. And, of course, we've got the basically the only really big things is, well, it seems that the Scarlet Heresy in Keldora has finally been crushed. They managed to drive that out, so good for them. But the real big thing is quite literally King Eldwin, the demon-worshipping psychopath, and his Seta, who has taken lordship of Alterac Valley. We'll see about dealing with that in the future, but, well, only time's gonna tell, really. We also have this little breakaway state of the Witherbark, who is basically, they've been subjugated by Stormguard, and have been broken away from the Horde. So yeah, that's a thing. Wait, what the hell? Okay, you're not the guy I thought you were. Okay. Sorry, I noticed Dark Moon Island is in the hands of someone who apparently looks and has a similar name to the guy who is over here in, yeah. So that kind of threw me. But we'll deal with stuff in time. But yeah, that's really it for now. That's it for story time at this point in time. Until next time, and we hopefully have some more interesting stories to tell, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.